every single one of us has a story of who we are. So maybe your story is that you're really shy, or maybe your story is that you're really bold, or maybe the story is that you're very organized. Maybe your story is that you're terrible with numbers. Maybe your story is that you're not extroverted. Maybe your story is that you're always lacking confidence and you're really insecure and nervous a lot of the time. We all hold stories, sometimes multiple stories about who we are and what we are, right? Some of those stories can really help us. They're really useful stories, they're very empowering because they get us to take actions in our business and in our life that get us the kinds of results that we want, which is amazing. But some of the stories are so disempowering, they're so limiting, and they really do hold us back from taking the kinds of actions that we want to take, right? The kinds of steps that would make us feel so freaking good. Like, for example, one of my clients, she just found out from doing some journaling that one of the things that she's always wanted to do is to speak conversational Italian, right? And it's funny how sometimes, we have stories about who we believe we are, and we stop ourselves from taking actions in our life or in our business that would allow us to experience more pleasure, more fun, more abundance, more excitement, just more aliveness, right? And the funny thing is, maybe there are things that you don't even realize that you're stopping yourself doing. So maybe it's learning conversational Italian. Maybe it's scaling your business. Maybe it's finally learning how to do advertising. Maybe it's growing your number of leads. And you don't even realize that you're holding yourself back because you have a story about who you are. A story that you're not that kind of person. Or a story that you're just not very good with numbers, or a story that, you can't possibly be X, Y, and Z. And look, ultimately it's up to you to decide, right? You get to choose what you want to do. This is your life, this is your business, and you get to do whatever it is that you want to do. But something I do want you to ask yourself is this story helping me live the kind of life that I really want to live? And if yes, amazing. Continue holding on to that story and continue living into that story. If the answer to that question is no, that actually the story of being shy, or the story of being insecure, or the story that you never have enough confidence, or the story that you're not smart enough, or any other story that you feel is limiting you and makes you feel like actually this story really prevents me from taking the types of steps that I want to take in my business, or it really prevents me from making some noise and grow my marketing and grow my sales, or whatever else it is, right? If that's the case, I really want you to consider dropping that story, because any story is just that. It's a story, it's a narrative. Now, because you've been telling yourself the story for maybe super, super long, or maybe you've had other people tell you that story about you or about who you are for so long, it feels so real, and it feels like there could never be a new story. There could never be a different reality for you. There could never be a different identity of yours. I really want you to understand that just like writing a novel or writing a book or writing a story, this is the same thing. You get to write any novel that you want. You get to write any story about who you are that you like, because guess what? It's your life. And the funny thing is, when you start changing your story and you say, I'm the kind of person who is bold. If you start saying that, I'm the kind of person who is bold. I'm the kind of person who does feel confident. And if you say that story often and on a daily basis and you continue repeating it, then what's going to happen is you're going to start taking actions based on that. So if you start saying, I'm the kind of person who is bold, then you're going to start taking more courageous actions on a daily basis. You're going to start becoming braver. You're going to be willing to take steps even when you're kind of scared, even when you're feeling nervous, even when you're a little uncomfortable, because now you have this new story that you are someone who is bold. You are someone who is courageous. You are someone who is brave. Do you see how much power you would have in starting to tell yourself, even in your own head, a new story about who you are? because that's going to lead to new actions. It's going to lead to different choices, and it's going to lead to different results. So I just want you to play around with this. Start repeating a new story that feels more empowering. Maybe it's as simple as, I'm the kind of person who's brave, or I'm the kind of person who's courageous, or I'm the kind of person who is bold. And then see what you start feeling like doing. It's very likely that you're gonna all of a sudden start feeling like taking actions that before you would have never taken. The more bold, courageous, brave action you start taking, the more you will start feeling like, wow, I am quite bold, I am quite brave, I am quite courageous, I am that kind of person. So instead of feeling like some sort of delusion, it'll start feeling really real for you, because more and more you will have evidence of the types of actions that you are taking. You'll start having proof that you're the kind of person who takes bold action. And so your story will feel more real and more evidence-based than ever before. So try this out, have fun with it, and please realize that regardless, you're the one telling the narrative. You are the one telling this story. So you might as well choose a story that empowers you and also encourages you to take the kinds of action you want to take in your business and life so that you can live the life that you truly desire. If you love this video, make sure to hit like below. If there was a love, I would tell you love, but I don't think there is a love yet on YouTube. Alright, so if you liked it, make sure to hit like below. And if you want to get notified for the next video, make sure that you've actually subscribed to the channel below. If you'd like to feel bolder, if you want to grow your level of self-confidence, and if you really desire to actually get bigger results in your business, to really grow the thing, I have recorded an audio course that I've put up on my website under oliviacharlet.com, and I've actually cut out a part of it for free for you, so that if you want to just listen to it and you want to do the exercises, you're going to be amazed at how energized and motivated and exhilarated you feel as soon as you listen to that audio. And it's going to give you a really practical way of starting to grow that level of self-confidence and start really making progress and headway towards your particular business goal. So you can check that out on my website under oliviacharlet.com, and you'll see that there's a free bold audio training that you can just download. You pop your details in, and then you'll get an email from me in your inbox. Make sure to check your spam as well. Yeah, and you'll love it. I know that you'll love it if you've loved this. So have a brilliant rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for the next video.